Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today is the long overdue review of my Nomos Club Sport 38. But before I get into it, I've got to say I've got a Facebook page now linked to the channel. So if you want to see the kind of stuff I get up to at university, watches I'm servicing for people or fixing, whatever like that, pop on over to it. I'll leave a link up in the top corner and in the description. But now back to this. As I say, I picked this up a few weeks back, and I have to admit I've been really enjoying this watch. This is my watch. I brought it off, I brought it used on eBay. Now the eagle eye amongst you, if you watch the unboxing video, might notice it's a different coloured dial. Now the reason for this is when I brought the watch, bizarrely it came with two dials. I have no idea why, because I don't think that Nomos sell them direct to people. I don't know, but the actual dial it came on is here. Now it's in here. I don't want to touch it obviously and get any kind of grease off my fingers on there, but this is the dial it came with, which was fitted on the watch. Now to be fair, it's a lovely dial, but I prefer the other, because if you notice on here, man, let me just zoom in on this dial, be a bit easier. You can see the numerals are highlighted around with a different colour, but it's more a kind of blue turquoise. So I found the other dial fitted a little bit better, I thought, with the orange second hand there, because you can see it's just got the orange around the numerals, and I think it works a lot better personally. Anyway, let's talk sizes first. We're talking 38.5mm cross by only 8.5mm thick. The leather strap I have fitted to this watch, this isn't the original one, almost looks as thick as the watch does. Now the lug to lug is 48.5 and the strap size on this is 20mm. I will talk more about the strap options later. So anyway, let's have a look at the dial. The dial I just think is absolutely lovely. It's crisp, clean, highly legible, and it just looks superb. Now we've zoomed in, you can see those kind of highlights of orange just pictured around the numerals there, which, you know, work perfectly with this orange second hand. Now if this had a silver second hand on it, I must admit I think it just wouldn't look half as good as adding that little bit of colour to the watch. Really brightens up the dial. Same with just having that tiny outline around the numerals. It is just a simple little design piece which really works well, I think. Anyway, I love the fact that obviously all these numerals are, and the hands here do have lume on them, and I can read this all through the night, so I can't fault the lume on there at all. I think it really does look good. I like the way even the minute hand blends so well with the cannon pinion up there, just the way it sits perfectly on there. It is really, really nice, I believe. So anyway, let's more about crystal. We have a sapphire crystal. It is domed, but only slightly so. If I was to be a little criticism, I would say I would like to have seen AR coating at least on the inside as well as the out, but I don't believe it has any. That's one reason why I think the black dial, it looks great outdoors, but indoors it looks more brown, and I think that could, I don't know if that's down to, you know, not having any AR would have helped with that, I don't know. But anyway, we have this lovely polished case, just simple, nothing too flash here at all, but just well polished, and I think looks good. And you can see that curvature on those lugs, so it does sit quite well down on the wrist here. I should point out this watch is also available in different sizes. You can get the 36mm, the obviously this is a 38.5, and then if you want an automatic version, you can get 37 and 39.5, all with this style dial. Now around here we have a sign crown, but it is very hard to see actually. See the way around. So there is a sign crown there. It's not a screw down crown, as this is a manual wind watch. But you still get 100 meters of water resistance with that. Another thing I should quickly just say about the crystal, do you notice that nice little beveled edge on it there? It's a, you know, it's just just makes it feel that little bit better. Now, unfortunately, and this is a bit of a down, I personally would love to have seen the movement, because after all, the movement in this is a really nice one. I put it on the time grapher, and considering this watch is about a year or so old, I can't remember exactly, it's running really, really well. Well within chronometer specs. And you can see on the back here, we have a screw down case back, but they do offer at a price a display case back, and it would be nice because the alpha movement in this is a 17 joule manual wind, 43-hour power reserve. I think basically it's their own in-house movement. It's got a lovely kind of novel approach to the click spring. It's so beautifully decorated. It's just unfortunate you cannot see it. But I do know some people who do prefer having a solid case back. They're just strange. Who knows? But anyway, I would like to see it myself. I might have to talk very nicely to Nomos and see if they can get me one for us. As I say, strap wise, now the actual strap which comes with this is this one here. Now this is a kind of suede style strap. It's a very nice strap, all signed. The buckle as well is fully signed, and you can't really fault it. It's lovely, and it does match the numerals very, very well. But I don't know, I fancied a change. So anyway, obviously I put it on this, you see it on this one now. This is one of John Keely's leather straps, and I think it works really well with this. But you can also order at a premium. So the watch on their website is £1,400, but you can order this bracelet for it. This is of another Nomos, which is coming for review at the moment. And to be fair, it is a cracking looking bracelet. As you can see, it almost looks like a solid piece of metal, but articulates really well. And I believe each one of these is fully adjustable. There is also 3 micro adjustment points there. But being a straight link, you can put this on different model Nomos watches. And to be fair, normal watches, you can put this on any of your 20mm watches. So that is also an option, but it does take the price up to £1,710. I did try this on a whole host of different leather straps. There was a black one which had grey stitching, and to be fair, the grey stitching matched the numerals and looked quite good on it. I tried it on a brown one as well, which also looked quite good. But I have to admit, the winner for me was this. I tried it on a NATO, and to be fair, I brought this NATO ages ago and I haven't really worn it at all. But on this watch, I've got a feeling that after this review, I will swap it over onto this strap, because it does look very, very nice. So let me put this on my wrist, or zoom out so you can see how it looks. Let's just put this on. Just while I'm doing it, Bob, what's Bob got on over there? It looks like a Zinn 556, which interestingly is also a German watch and 38.5mm. So I sense we might have a little comparison video between the two watches there, because there's only £150 between them, so it would be interesting. Anyway, this is the watch on my 7¼ wrist. I think personally this looks absolutely amazing. I just got a real soft spot for this watch. It's one of those, I really like it. I took it into university the other day to show some of the other watchmakers, and this went down really, really well. I can understand, it's one of those brands I feel like when people buy a Nomos, they tend to stick with it, and I can understand why, because it is a lovely looking watch. Anyway, I'm going to leave you to it, guys, and any comments, just leave them down below and I'll always try and get back to you. So most importantly, stay safe out there. All the best. Bye.